Right, so while everyone is getting ready for their quali laps, we will sit and have a look at the standings. So we have Ferrari and Alpine both on 101 points, with McLaren closely behind on 94. And then Mercedes are there in 83, so they're not far behind. They are quite close still, and then you've got Haas, AlphaTauri and Aston Martin 5 points within reach of each other. And then Williams are not far behind that either, by another 2 points behind Aston Martin with 47. Alfa Romeo have 41 points, with Red Bull sitting plumb last with 32 points. As for the driver standings, you'll see that Red Bull drivers have 0 points. That's because the 2 Red Bull drivers that have gained the points are either reserve drivers or they have been removed from their lineup. But, so you have Baz Brains on 77 points, Wenlock on 66, and then the 2 Alpine drivers are holding strong in 3rd and 4th. ODD Wicken took his first debut pole and win at Silverstone last race, and he's put himself up into P5 in the standings. Sarge is been absent for quite a few races, so he's been sitting there since his solo win, I think it is, in the start of the season. Infamous Harry is behind him with 24 points. But we have a couple drivers out and ready, and I believe it is going to be Baz Brains that gets us started, so we will switch over to the overlay and we will get to see what happens as they just start their laps. So down into turn 1. One ball with him. All about traction, so the higher the rear wing, the probably better the traction, to be fair, but then you're going to suffer all the way down that long straight in sector 3. There will be a lot of variety of setups today, whether it will be low downforce or high downforce, because high downforce you can gain a lot through the last parts of sector 1 and sector 2 especially. But with the lower downforce, you can gain, at least depending, you can gain probably a second to a second and a half in sector 3, just down that back straight. So the first driver through Castle makes it through quite nicely. So we'll head down to the, I don't even have a clue what number these corners are, but this one's difficult. It's off camber and then you go downhill to end your second sector. He does a 17.2 in that part. I believe his teammates right behind him as well. We get to see how the Ferraris are kicking off. They are the top of the constructors standing so far, so they're a strong team, but we do know Wenlock and Infamous Howie can pull it back and shoots an Arash Alonso, which Arash Alonso isn't around at the minute, I don't think. Oh yeah, he is. I'm just blind. 41.5 to start the day, with Jelly Froick and Baz Brains did a 41.8. So we will switch down. Mistro shoots in the Alpine. Let's see what he can do. Infamous Harry goes a 41.4. I believe that's Mr. Old School. No, slow box was just starting a lap. A 40.6 for Mistro shoots. So the times are starting to fly, and we'll jump on board with Wenlock as Arash does a 43.3. Harry Bartram does a 40.9. Castirai does a 40.7. He had a good race last week in Silverstone. Wenlock does a 41.5 as well. So they're going to be mid 41s, I reckon, for a good time. But mid 40s is definitely going to be a pole time. Who else should we sit on board with? We'll go on board with... see how Wiccan's doing. He was fast last time out, wasn't he? He took pole in Silverstone, so let's see what he can do in Baku. Down the final straight towards the line, planting the foot to the floor, trying to go as fast as you can. He puts a 41 dead, puts himself just behind AERL Carp in P5. Remis Tub is just finishing a lap. Let's see how he does. And I think the next one to finish a lap will be Slowbox. Ferrari, if that Ferrari behind was doing a... Oh, Remis Tub bombs into the pits. So he did not like that lap. We'll see how Slowbox is invalidated. Fake Mano's on an out lap. So, that is the end of the first rush. So Slowbox is good at 50.3 and that's invalid, so let's see if we can do anything different this lap, see if we can get it going. He has been telling me he uses no assist, so that is impressive. You'd be using no assist, even I don't use no assist.
I need the line head bomb off the line completely.
Wickham can do a 39, do you reckon? I reckon Shoots has got a good chance of getting it as well today. A lot of steering lock into them corners there. Says a purple, but I doubt that. There's a 37.7 first sector, so I doubt that is a purple sector 1. Coming down to the tricky section near Castle. Keeps it valid. I think he's just going for a valid lap here. Which, to be fair, could be way better than anybody else thinks. At least you get a lap time on the board. So have a sprinkle in the chat. Let's get this chat popping. Who do you think will get pole today? I can't be asked in the poll because no one actually gets involved. So let's just get the chat popping. Who will get pole today in tier 2? 10 minutes and 20 seconds left of qualifying. 13 people watching, so we can get this going. Also, thank you Sharkface for the Prime subscription. Oh Shoots. Well, Slowbox is about to finish a lap. This will be a slow lap with 46.999, which will put him last of the runners that have finished a lap. Fake Mano is just about to finish a lap, and it will be a 40.9, which puts himself between Carp and Wickham. The times are getting quite close, actually. A tenth and a half between P3 and P6. Pretty good going. Couple of 140s in there as well. So we're doing quite well today. Who else shall we have a look at? Where's Infamous Howie on this track? That's an invalid, but that's an outlap, so. Is anybody going to try the toe? That's what I'm wondering. Old School's on our lap. We'll go and sit on board with Old School. The other Aston Martin after we've just watched Slowbox. Let's go and watch Mr. Old School. Sector 1, so it's faster. It's about a second faster than what Slowbox's was. So this could be a lap to challenge the around about the 11th, 12th mark, I think. Jelly Ferret's gone back into the pits as Brains has just started a lap. And Mr. Old School coming into that absolute shitter of a corner. Not gonna put it lightly, it's a horrible corner. Its curves are disgusting. As soon as you get onto them, you don't know whether you're gonna have ultimate traction or you're just gonna bin it into the wall. Very close to the wall there for Mr. Old School. So as we come down the straight, he will set I'm going to guess a 43. 43.4. That puts him just above Rose and ahead of his teammate. Remis Tub He's in Sector 2, just about to come into Sector 3. Let's see how he will go for his first flying lap. Bit of a race mountain, that curve. So, there's no chance he can mess this lap up now unless Christmas miracles or someone. It will end up being about a 42. Ooh, a 41.8. That's a decent lap, and that only puts me in P11. I thought that was quite a good lap. I think he's just nipped that barrier as well. We've gone board with Baz Brains. This is about to finish a slower lap. Yeah, it's a slower lap. So who's next? Arash Alonso. He is 6 seconds down on his time. So Mibine, no, the other AlphaTauri of Harry Bartram. Just a bit. 40.7, so he does improve by a tenth, just over a tenth, sorry. ODD Wicken. Everyone's got a that was a 4-minute lap. So he's just about to start a lap. Let's just sit on board with him and see how he goes. Or should we quickly see how Mead does? Mead goes 6/10 faster and puts himself into P9 ahead of the 2 Ferraris, but Jelly Frerick is on a lap as well. He's just going to complete it, but that is a slow lap. As Brains is on a faster lap, he has matched his Sector 1 near enough. Oh. I'm sorry, but I want to see this. This is a toe by the McLarens. And the toe is very effective down this straight. A 41 dead, so he does improve by half a second. Baz, however, is going to be matched his Sector 2 as well, so it depends. Oh, he's going into the pits. He's not going to improve on that lap. Who else should we look at? That's an invalid lap. Shoots. Shoots is slightly up on his Sector 1 time. So this could be a good lap. So he's 2/10 up. Oh, that was a bit of a clonk on them curbs. But he did a purple Sector 2 and he was 2/10 up. I wonder how much he managed to keep of that though through that corner where he clonked the curb. So keep the momentum all the way down. Definitely is using a low downforce setup. He's going to go into the pits. So at least he knows what type of time he can do. Ducati ride is actually not far off it. I wonder if he's just put that in. Or if he's just starting a lap now. Sit on board with Ducati rider and see if he's going to do an improved lap. Ducati rider has actually just popped out of nowhere, to be fair. He's a 10th down, so we'll come back to that lap and see how it does later on. Fate Mano is invalidated. Arash Alonso is just starting one, I believe. So we'll jump between Arash and Infamous Howie. I missed that one. It's put a 40.8. So we've got 5 drivers in 3-4 tenths of each other. 6 drivers within that much of each other, actually. Forgot about Fate Mano. It's 8 tenths up in Sector 1. So there's a lot of time for Arash Alonso. He did do a 43.3, so a second already. But he's still got a good bit of time to get to the same time as everyone else is putting in. His qualifying is actually quite close there. Everyone pretty much in the 40s or the 41s. That castle section is a joke. It is 8. Rose retires. Rose has put it into the wall. See if we can. Ooh, that's a bit of a crash. It's in the way. We missed his Arash Alonso's sector 2 time though. So let's see if he goes. Right, well, it looks like he's not going into the pits. No, he's going to carry on and finish this lap. Could be a decent lap actually. A 41.2, which moves him up into P9. Another 0.2, and he would have been on the cusp of getting. Did he just do what I think he just did? Jelly Furrick this is going to mess Jelly Furrick's lap up completely because there's going to be a car in the middle of the track. It won't matter all too much. Everyone's taken a nice route around him. They were on outlaps, so that's alright for them. Old School is supposedly on a lap as the car just disappears, so that's good if he's going any faster. Fake Mano's behind him on an outlap. Yep. 2 miles around. Wicken's just starting another lap, so he is quite a bit off the pace of the front runners, but it depends if he's got a good race setup. You tap the walls and your wheel flew. Castle takes everybody at some point. So that's the end of qualifying actually. Forgot about that one as well. So we'll see how Wicken does. But I think we're going to have a couple of people that are just about to finish the laps. And I think Harry Bartram is going to be one of them. So we'll go and see how Harry Bartram is not going to improve on that lap. Then we have a Alpine, who's 3/10 up in the last split. So this could be a much faster lap, a 40.3. That throws a gauntlet out to everybody. Infamous Howie's already finished. Wicken is right behind it. Can he get a toe off this AI? Ooh, that would be a sour taste. If Infamous Howie gets jumped by Wicken using his toe, which he does. That toe must have just helped him get ahead of Infamous Howie. That's a painful watch. Right, so we've got Wenlock, who's 3/10 up as well, so he could put it all the way up into P2, which he just misses out on. Ducati rider is sat in P2 currently. We have Meeb and Fake Mano, or Meeb's just finished the lap, sorry. Puts it into 9th still. Fake Mano is not going to improve by the looks of it. No, so he's going to be sitting in P8. Old School is nowhere near improvement, so that is qualifying over and done with. Mr. O'Shoots takes pole with Ducati rider in P2, and then it's really close between Ducati rider in P2, Wenlock in P3, and Harry Bartram in P4. And only half a tenth back from Harry Bartram is Wicken. And then half a tenth back from Wicken is Infamous Howie. And then a tenth back, Carp, which put it into the wall. But then 14 thousandths back, Fake Mano from Carp. So then you've got P9, which is Mibinator, Arash Alonso, and P10. The two Ferraris are leading the constructors and not in the top 10 of Jelly Ferric and Baz Brain. Remis Tub in 13th, Old School in 14th, Rose in 15th, and Slowbox in plumb last. So the Athens are both sat at the back, but then again, can that benefit them with staying out of trouble in the first lap? Because we know Castle is going to cause a lot of destruction. Oh, didn't notice when we're off. We're off. Yeah, I'll switch to that. There is no formation lap. Everybody's away, I assume. Yep. Bit of a wobble at the back. I was too busy looking at my phone. Right, so we have a couple changes of position. People going too wide into turn 3. Don't want telemetry. Oh, Infamous Harry spins, but ghosting is on for this reason. Arish Alonso's retired. Infamous Howie's just slapping it about like a wet fish. But Arish Alonso has retired at turn 3. Don't know what happened there. So it's a VSC. We'll see who's gained the most places. That's the wrong one. Where are we? Position change. Right. So Jelly Ferric Remis, Tubb and Rose have all gained 4 positions. Fate Manor has gained 3. ODD Wicken has gained 1. People that have lost the most is Infamous Howie. He's all backing down to 15th after starting in P4? Yeah, in P4 he started. So that's a massive loss for him after spinning. Oh, the VSC is gone. I'm missing all this side-by-side action. People are going to not have front wings or anything left, as Harry Bartram has no front wing already. So Carp has got to take it nice and steady through here, because he is going to be quite slow. Time it well, he does. Harry Bartram tags the wall. So Harry will be going into the pits, as Remis Tubb is going to have a look into turn 1. We have a lot of position changes. Jelly Freric's now up 6 places. Remis Tubb's up 6 places. Rose is up 6 places from being plumb last. A couple are in the pits. Infamous Howie's managed to gain a couple of places for people being in the pits. Ducati Rider is sticking on the back of Shoots, and Wicken is 1.6 seconds behind. Wenlock has been overtaken by Wicken, but Jelly Frerick all the way down from being, I think, P11, P10, P11, I think it's P11 that he was in. He is all the way up into P5. So he's doing really good for Ferrari. But crucially, Alpine have only got 1 driver, but that driver is in P1. And he's pulled out of the second gap. Ooh, a lot of hits on the wall there from everybody. Carp has fucked it into the wall at Castle, like he did in qualifying. Ghosting's on, so I don't know why everyone's panicking. It's on for this exact reason, because Castles will take everybody. So Alfa Romeo are gonna score no points today yet again. I think we call that washed. Wicken is right on the back of Ducati Rider. Ducati Rider's had a bit of a swamper. He has the straight line speed, for sure. He sets the fastest lap. AERL Carp has left this session after retiring. I think this is going to be a slam dunk move with this DRS section here. I wonder what everyone's tyres are at. Well, what's everyone's tyre? Somewhat. Slowbox went softs. That's a gamble. 2 people went hards, Wenlock and Jelly Frerick, and then people have pitted on 2 hards as well. And everybody's already separated apart from this battle for second. Bit boring. We'll drop down actually. We've got Harry Bartram on old school, but he's already passed. Remis has pulled in on to the back of Jelly Frerick. But setup depending is whether he's going to be able to keep there through this sector. You're driving the shit out of it. Well, you're up into P10, so you're doing quite well. ODD Wicken has binned it. Where did he bin it? Where did he bin it? Completely missed Castle. That is a shame. And that is only a VSC again. So Mr. O'Shoes is being let off a lot here. He's 2 seconds ahead of Ducati Rider. Nobody else seems to have the pace. Wicken seemed to have the pace to catch him, but he has put it into the wall. So 3 laps in, heading on to the 4th lap, and we already have 3 drivers out. And they are not slouchers either, so it makes it easier for the guys that don't normally score points to score some points. Slowbox drive through penalty, speeding under the VSC. Jelly Frerick, I think, also got a drive through. Yep. So that has spoiled his race. He's got to hope for a safety car or something to get him back in this race when he serves that penalty. What has done is there's a little bit of a Rowis Tub train. Rowis Tub, Baz, Brains and Rose. Choo choo. So, who's pit? Because I'm noticing some big gaps. Slowboxer's pit, Harry Bartram's pit, Meeb's pit, and Fate Mano's having the best of times, having been now plumb last and has stopped twice. So he's having one hell of a race, clearly. Now who's binned it now? Feel like I need to look down here at Meebinator. Does Meeb have front wing? Yes, he does. That is good. Right. We'll get back up, because this train seems to be spreading. The carriages are disconnecting. There'll be no fun down the straight at all. Jelly Ferrix put it into a wall. And there's one Ferrari, and that is a full safety car. So I imagine some people are just going to dive into the pits for the hards and see how long they can take them. But the thing is, the deg is really high around here, so I doubt they'll be pulling them that long. I'll be back in 2 ticks, as we will see who pits and who doesn't. The top 3 do not pit. Remis Tub heads into the pits. And that is it, I think. Oh no, Remis Tub, Infamous Howie, and I'm really confused now. Why they're there? It says they're in the pit. What the actual fluff? Okay. I am so confused. I am so confused. Right, is that how they're supposed to be? They're supposed to be there? Are they supposed to be right behind Remister? Alright, be back in a second, guys. So, how are we looking under the safety car? The top 4 didn't pit, so Baz Brains is now right behind his title rival at the minute, Wenlock. But shoots, winning, gaining a lot of points will mean that he will be in this title fight as well. With 13 viewers. Hello everybody. I've just run up the stairs. I sound like an asthmatic. Holy god, fuck. Right. Head. I don't know what's happening here. Why is this? So you've got the top three, which seem to be racing as normal. But then Baz Brains is stuck behind the safety car. So Baz Brains will be leading the safety car. All this game is so good. What in the world is happening? Is it just my stream? Is it just the stream, or is it actually happening to everybody else in the lobby? Baz Brains is P1. What? What? So, Shoots is now last, right? But now they're not last. This game is a pile of crap. I am confused as anything right now. So basically the safety car is not going to go in until Shoots, Ducati and Wenlock have lapped everyone from P4 downwards. This is weird. Huh? Now Baz is first. The thing is, most of the drivers probably don't have a clue. Safety car's in this lap. I wonder what it'll put Shoots, Ducati and Wenlock. Whether they'll still be last or they'll be first and about to lap everybody. This is confusing. Well, so they crossed the line. They are minus 1 minute 58. They're about to lap everybody. What in the fuck? I don't even know what to do. I am so confused. I don't know what in the world is happening. Me Benator's retired now. He retired in the pits, I think. Just before the pit. Oh my god. I don't even know. He said he was near the pit lane, now he's all the way there. Huh? 5-second penalty for slow box in the pit lane. Slow box isn't even in the fucking pits. I don't know. Confused. Let's see if I reset my game.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Hold up. So, me leaving has sorted it. I think. Yeah, I think it has. Right, so me leaving and rejoining has sorted the stream. A lot of people are retired, but the stream's sorted. Right. Okay. Someone press... I'm so confused.
But anyway, there's a battle before P2 between Baz and Infamous Howie. Mr. Shoot still has the lead. 7 seconds ahead of Infamous Howie, who was already pit. Imagine people are going to be pitting now as well. Slowbox goes into the pits. And he actually is in the pits. Just going to double check how some people have retired, because there is a lot of people retired since I've jumped back into the stream. I am so confused with this. So he's like, sharp fuck off. Right, Baz pits and Mr. Shoot's pits. What are they going to pit onto? The hards? Are they going to try and make it a 1-stop? I thought this would be a 2-stop easily. Ducati Rider is up into P2. Baz has been held in the pits. Fake Mano on the back of Ducati Rider now. Line to a couple of things in Discord. Confusing as hell. Anyway. Do you mean here we go again? Here we go again. What do you mean? Oh god, is this another fucking safety car? It is, it's another safety car. Who did it this time? Slow box. 8 people are going to finish. Jesus Christ almighty. Not even halfway through the race yet. Well, we'll be in 1 lap's time, but still. Ducati Rider's surely got a pit. Go boy, see if you'll pit this lap. So if everybody's been in the pits, Ronnie's just been in the pits 3 times. Bit of stink of him. I don't think anybody has their teammate left. No, everybody's by themselves. There's only one driver for each team. So you can get the most points for their constructors. Because it is a battle between Ferrari and Alpine, and the team's standings at the minute, both on 101 points. And Mr. Shoots is ahead of Baz Brains. Ducati Rider, again, pulling the strings for the Haas team, is going to get some decent points up into their team standings board. Safety car is not faffing about this time. It's caught everybody. We're not having any little shit has happened. Bartram's binned it under the safety car. Harry Bartram's doing donuts. Harry Bartram doesn't like facing the right way. Harry Bartram is washed. Right. He is 8th now, which is last, which is just absolutely crap. Tier 1 race later on is going to be quite interesting. Safety car will be in next time around, I assume. The new Ferrari. What's everyone's opinions on the new Ferrari? I don't know whether I like it. I don't know whether I hate it. The big Ferrari on the rear wing looks good. I think I quite like it, to be fair. I think they should bring back the white Red Bull. That was a sight. Shall we have a poll? Do we want a poll? Let's make a poll. Which? there's going to be what, 12 racing laps left? Back in a second.
I just realised I've been talking with my mic on mute. That's upsetting. So everybody's on the hards. Infamous how he's missed turn 2 completely. That pit exit is not fun. Harry Bartram's in the pits. Is Harry Bartram just completely ignores the pit lane exit? Is he going to make turn 2? He makes turn 2. Right, so fake Mano now is on the back of BazBrains. BazBrains feeling the pressure a bit because he is losing time. He's losing about a second a lap near enough to Mr. O'Shoots. He doesn't gain enough through sector 2 at all. And then as soon as they get into sector 3, Shoots pulls away massively. Ducati riders coming to the back of this little train for P2 now. So there is a poll in chat. Infamous Howie seems to have binned it. To be frank, binned it. Yep, no front wing, binned it. So as long as he completes the race though, he should get points. So we've got to think of it that way. Fake Mano on BazBrains. Ooh. Fake Mano pushed him a tad there, but it is the move for P2. But BazBrains is going to have DRS out of this turn 2. So we'll go sit on board with BazBrains and see if he can make a dent. All the way down to oh no, down into turn 2. No, it's too far back. It's not going to happen. He's going to have to sit back and hope he stays within that DRS for Fake Mano tags the wall again there. Is he going to try and have a look down the inside of here? No. Thinks better of it, thinking I'll keep my car out of silly little moves and keep myself in this race. That was a corner cut and a half. This is how he's back in the pits. I imagine softs are going on that. Yeah, softs, so I imagine the fastest lap as well to come. Nobody, I think one person, nobody's got track limits. One person has a penalty, which is Harry, because he cut the pit lane exit. He just completely missed it. But BazBrains and Ducati Rider are keeping with Fake Mano. So this battle for P2, as I think Mr. O'Shoots is just flying ahead now. Mr. O'Shoots might have this in the bag if he keeps it nice and tidy. Shark, fuck up. No? No one asked you? No one asked for your opinion? Everybody reckons Shoots is going to win. We will stick 2,110 because then I've got a nice even amount of points. On to Mr. Shoots. 13 viewers. How come no one's talking? Come on, let's get talking in this chat. Unless you're probably 8 of you are probably the drivers. Ducati's got past BazBrains. Baz is just falling further and further back, but he knows as long as he keeps picking up points, his closest rival, Wenlock, is nowhere near. He is DNF'd. He is not in the points at all. So Harry Bartram had a little bit of a moment apparently as well. But you got to think, Shoots. So Baz probably got damage. Baz still has his front wing. Harry Bartram, however, doesn't have anything because he has put it into the wall. He has 3 wheels and not 4. So another safety car, ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. This is going to put Infamous Harry back into it, but how many people will pit? That is the question. Who's going to pit? Who reckons going to pit? Put it in the chat. Who is going to pit? 7 drivers going to finish at 16. That is woeful. But it is our tier 2. And BAKU has never been a favourite in this league. BAKU is just shit. Season 3 calendar, which already have tracks in mind, is going to be great. Shoots goes into the pits. Old School's retired now. So that's 6 people. Mano has managed to overtake Schutz going into the pit. What a sneaky move there from Fake Mano. But does he get ahead of Mr. Schutz? He does. He gets ahead. That was a sneaky move. Yeah, that is allowed. Bazbrains is disqualified. Bazbrains went straight past the safety car, didn't he? Oh no. Oh no. So now we have 5 finishes. Oh my god. But the overtaking in the pit lane, that's actually allowed. They do it. They've done it in real life. Remember Vettel in China? He went past Hamilton and someone else in the pit lane entry. End of the day, that's somewhere where you can go full throttle, like the pit lane exits. You can go full throttle even under yellow flags, so you can overtake them there too. It just shows some good racecraft, to be honest. It is a really sneaky move. We only have 5 drivers left at 16. That's 11 people DNF'd. Well, 10 DNFs, 1 DSQ. Let's see what's happening. So everybody's on the softs. That's how he's already got them softs bedded in. He's got to catch back up to the pack. So it's going to be a 5-car smash for the win. But who else voted for Mr. Schutz? No one expected that sneaky move from Fake Mano. I don't think Schutz expected that. It is. It's probably the move of the season so far. I'm not gonna lie. Still don't know what setup to use. One that makes your car go fast. There you go. Well, actually, no, for you, one that makes your car face the right way still. That's all you need. So, we're going to be coming round for the final few laps of the race. Finally,
Always shoots. See how the safety car restart gets underway. No penalties, remember, so this is all to play for.
So down into turn 1, everybody is behind each other. This should be some good racing. Come on, there's only 5 drivers, no incidents. Good, quick, nice racing. Show the tier 2 boys how it's supposed to be done. Mr. O'Shoots has led most of this race and then lost the lead of the race under the pit lane entry. He is going to be seething in that cockpit. Let's see if he can get past Fake Mano. We know he has a fast car down them straights. Caddy Rider for another, I think, did he get a podium? No, I think he just missed out on a podium last race. I'll have to double check. But he's on for a podium today. Managed to keep it clean. Managed to keep it going. He's going to score some good points for the Haas team. But this will put the Alpines clear of Ferrari at the top of the team standings. But how many points can Mr. O'Shoots get to bring himself even closer to Baz, who will no longer score any points? So, who else voted for Mr. Did anybody vote for Fake Mano? One person put 10 points on Fake Mano, one person put 10 points on Baz. So whoever you voted for Baz, I'm sorry, but that is not going to happen. Ducati Rider has dropped out of that 1 second gap to Mr. O'Shoots. Is that going to be a pain for him? He's just dropped back into it, but he's got to keep in that gap. Otherwise, he is going to be a sitting duck for the likes of Remis Tubb and Infamous Harry, but Remis Tubb isn't even in the second gap of Ducati Rider. Mr. O'Shoots is practically pushing Fake Mano round at the minute. Mr. O'Shoots has got to keep his head and just keep it nice and calm. No penalties, no silly moves. Takes a really nice tight line round there. That was a really good shot there. So I think I am going to get rid of all the overlays and we will just have a nice few laps of just straight car battles, I think. Let's get rid of all of it. There we go. Just the 2 cars going at it. Mr. O'Shoots is right under the wing of Fake Mano, down the back straight. There is no DRS still, so it is pure speed. It is who's got the faster setup. That slipstream all the way down to turn 1. Are they going to go side by side? No, they don't. I think DRS might be active this lap or next lap. Ducati Rider's pulled back up to the back of these two, so it's a 3-car battle now for the win. We'll see. Is the DRS active? No, yes it is. So is he going to be challenging to turn 3? No. So he's going to be sticking at that rear wing again all the way through sector 2. And then down that main straight we're going to have a absolute stonker of a battle. Shoots is reserving for tier 1, yes. So we'll just see, is Remis Tubb has dropped back by 2 seconds now, so Infamous Howie is going to be going straight past him, I think. We'll go back up though to this main battle. We'll get rid of all these again because we want some good quality content for the TikToks, the socials. Because I have the time, so if I have the time I will edit a nice little reel for the final few laps of Baku. This is what Tier 2 should be. Close battling all the way through the pack. Did Fate Mano just tag the wall there? I think he must have. What lap are we on? We are on lap 24, so we'll be heading on to lap 25. So that is Mr. O'Shoots past Fake Mano. Fake Mano is going to get a bit of DRS down this straight after turn 2. Depends on his exit. Did Ducati rider get a better exit? So we'll head down to turn 3, and no, they both stay in the same order. We'll bring these back up because we want to see. Infamous Howie now has dropped back from Remis Tub. There's only 5 cars, but this is a great battle for the lead. 3 cars in it, all on the same compound, all on the same tyre life. Who has the better setup? Who has the most ERS? Shall we stick the telemetry on? So, 43% for Ducati, 25 for Fake Mano, 21 for Mr. O'Shoots. So Ducati rider actually has the upper hand with the ERS. It depends, can he get out of this little train and put himself up into P2 ready for his last lap? He has double the ERS. We'll take rid of that telemetry. We'll keep this nice and clean. We'll get rid of all of these again, and we will go on down the straight to the last lap. Fake Mano is not in the DRS. Mr. O'Shoots has just pulled out of it, or did he? Depends how these sequence of corners go. Ducati riders just fell out of it there. Ducati rider's rear end does not open, so it's all between Fake Mano and Mr. O'Shoots. But Ducati rider has that straight line speed, where he's pulling even though he doesn't have DRS. That Fake Mano does not have any ERS left. Don't want any of that. So Mr. O'Shoots is staying in P1 so far on the final lap. Looks like Remis Tub and Infamous Howie are settled and happy for the P4 and P5. Red lights are flashing for every single car in this 3-way battle. Apart from Shoots, Shoots' battery is not down. He is not flashing. He has just over 10%, but it's over 10%. Fate Mano makes a little bit of a mistake. The pressure must be getting to him. He is trying and trying to get this P1 in. Tier 2. Try and get himself up them standards a bit further. Ducati rider is even closer to Fake Mano though. Is Fake Mano going to drop out of the DRS of Shoots? And is Ducati rider going to have an absolute run for P2 down to the line? Looks like Fate Mano is just going to get the DRS here. So I think this is going to be the set order now. We'll go on board with Mr. O'Shoots as they head down the straight. Yep, everybody is clear of each other. They're sitting in the slipstream of each other. And it is the win for Mr. O'Shoots. Fate Mano puts it into the wall at the line. Ducati rider takes P3. Remis Tub will come across the line in P4, and Infamous Howie's coming around now to take up P5, nice and slowly. But they are the only point scorers today. First, second, third, fourth, and fifth. So we will end poll. Choose the prediction. Choose outcome. Shoots. Complete prediction. And there we go. Shoots has won the race. I have earned my 2.1k back. That is it. that is the end of round 7 in Tier 2. Yeah, no, did it just give you the 1k back? It's weird, isn't it? Yeah. I only got my 2.1k that I put in. It's never right, what, at all. We'll get a screenshot of that. It is a bit appalling. But the fastest lap will go to Fake Mano, so that is an extra point in his pocket. How close the fastest laps are between the top 3. That's what you want to see. But all the way through the grid, please. Not just at the top 3. We want everybody finishing. But the next race is Bahrain, so we will see you next week in Bahrain. We will also see you in about 20 minutes' time for the start of Tier 1 at Baku, where we should have a really fast and exciting grid. See you then.